again, folks, and welcome to Black Bear Outdoors. We apologize for the wind noise. We're out here at the range, and we're joined again by the rural deputy. He's been kind enough to let us look at some more of his fun toys in his collection, and this time we've got the latest offering from Smith & Wesson in the M&P 15 series, and that is of course the M&P Sport 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go tip to butt real quick and go through some of the features that it's got. Then we're going to have a quick chat with the rural deputy about it, and then we get to the fun stuff of shooting. Alright guys, so if you look at the features that this rifle comes in on, it has an A2 flash hider, which is nothing wrong with that, works really well. It's got a 16-inch barrel with the 5R rifling, which leans to quite a bit of good accuracy. Got a free-floated barrel and an M-lock handguard with full rail on the top. You'll see this one is a little bit decked out. It's got the 45 angle Magpul M-bus, and is running a Holosun 501C optic on it. It's got the donut of death, very similar. Oh, sorry, 510C, my apologies. So, and it's got the same kind of reticle as the EOTech, right? You're going to have your bog standard AR controls. Comes with the mil-spec trigger, mil-spec charging handle, and the A2 furniture as well. This one, as you can see, does have the really nice Vickers Tactical Blue Force Gear sling on it. And this is the start of his build, and it makes for a really good base rifle. So let's hand it over to the rural deputy. Welcome once again to the channel.
Yeah, thanks again.
So what made you decide on the Smith & Wesson for an AR purchase?
So I got my last build about as far as I was going to run with it for now, and I have my short attention span. And I came across this, the Sport 3. I wanted another budget-friendly AR to start with. And for the base, it was in that $700 mark. And that's obviously rifle, no sights, none of that. I added all of that stuff, but $700 for a starting point really isn't that bad. When you look at, you know, everything I've done, I'm in that 11-ish, 1200 range, and compared to just a bare bones like Daniel Defense for $2,000.
True. And the nice thing is, I mean, they do make a quality product. I mean, if you look at the upgrades that happened from the Gen 2, for example, it doesn't have the A-frame front post, got the free float barrel now, and everything is staked properly. The gas key is staked properly, the castle nut is staked well, and they make a quality product. So, I mean, I agree with you. I think as a base rifle to kind of, that's reliable and accurate, that's a great choice, I think.
And that was, I have had a M&P 15 previously, and it had that A-post front sight. Personally, I'm just not a big fan of those, and when I saw that they came out with the Sport 3, I decided to go with another M&P. I mean, out of the box, it runs really nice groups, you know.
Yeah, I think the rifling could also have a lot to do with that, and a quality barrel, right? I mean, think about it. Jerry Michalak shoots at Smith & Wesson in competition, right? So you can't go wrong there. But yeah, all around looks like a really quality rifle. What are your plans for the rest of the build? What do you want to put on it?
Well, right now I think I'm good with the optic setup, the M-bus sights. I did add a Magpul ESK ambi selector switch, being left-handed. Admittedly, I was a little bit leery at first, being polymer levers, steel in the middle. But so far I'm happy with it. It's smooth, it runs nicely. And then, you know, the next thing will be some more ambi controls to it, maybe change out the grip and the stock.
Yeah, because I noticed you started the two-tone gray-black thing. Looks pretty good. But yeah, I do like those selectors that you mentioned. Even as a little color, the red kind of flip up, so you can really easily see in low light conditions and stuff where you're at. You know, when the adrenaline is pumping.
Right.
So yeah, all right, guys. So that's a little bit about the rifle. Let's get to the fun stuff and let's go shoot the living crap out of it. So there you have it, guys. What an absolutely fantastic shooting rifle. It's accurate, it shoots smoothly, and it's absolutely reliable. So yeah, back to the rural deputy. Do you think this would make for a good, actually, I'm not going to call it a budget rifle because it's already up there near the mid-tiers if you're into the 700 range. Because budget rifles these days you can get for 400 or 500, right? So it's kind of closer to a mid-tier rifle in my opinion than a budget one, especially for all the features that you get. So what would you say? Would you take that into an SHTF scenario?
I would absolutely. And with M&P and friends on with other agencies, I'd have no hesitation to carry an M&P as a patrol rifle either. You know, this one, we did have a little hang up with it out of the box. We had to really grease that the bolt carrier. We got just failure to feeds was really all it was. But once that got soaked in, it runs smooth.
I mean, you get that with again with a lot of ARs. Is this similar thing? You know, we have that. Let's call it a break-in period where any kind of tool marks and stuff needs to get rubbed off and stuff. But once it's been running fantastic today, though. So.
Right, and absolutely. I mean, and like I said, I'd run this as a duty rifle, and not even hesitate with it.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you once again for the rural deputy for coming on to the channel. And guys, if you learned something new today or were a little bit entertained, please hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and leave a comment. That helps everybody that makes 2A content. The algorithm sees it's important stuff. So, guys, you all stay safe, and we'll see you next time.